Hello, friends. Kind of a weird post today, but it's about Lincoln Logs. I have been collecting Lincoln Logs for years, and I finally have more than I want, and so I am selling some off. But before I do that, I want to show you the different types. So the old sets were in wooden boxes, and they were made of these square Lincoln Logs, and those are the super old ones before they were technically Lincoln Log Company. And then these are typically the older ones. Now, I don't know if you can see very well, but there's an angle on this. There's a lip and an angle so that they'll stand flat. See, these kinds stand flat? But I turned them on their side so you could see, like, this one's much more clear. You can see there's like a lip and they're flat. These are a little newer. They're in better shape. They're different colors. They come in this gray color, and you can clearly see the edges on that. I'm trying to use a new light today to see if it works better than just natural light, but so hopefully it will. Anyway, these are the colors, different colors and variations. You can see there's a slight variation there. Most of the older ones are this color and this type. The real old ones are this type. The newer ones are different colors. These ones are newer. You can see they're kind of in better shape. Then there's these knockoffs. They don't have the flat lip. They roll around. They don't. You have to have a flat piece like this to get them to start flush, or for the roofing pieces. And then they won't roll once you have these flat pieces. But when you're starting with these flat pieces and you try and stacking them, they don't stay very well because they'll, unless you get them all on at the same time. So these are different knockoffs. These ones are made in China. These are older types, but I'm getting rid of all of these. So I separated those last night. I'll show you the bags of those. So then there's the different types of roofing over the years. These green slats are the older ones, and look how thin they are, and they always break. And I picked a chipped one just to show you that they do chip and break. And then they go to thicker ones, so they didn't. But then they also now have these plastic pieces. This is the older plastic pieces I remember from childhood. And then the flat slats go across like that. And then now they have all these different kinds of plastic and wooden pieces. They come in kits now. These are the older ones from like the 80s, 70s and 80s. I think the square type. And then they went to probably early 80s, maybe. This type. Oh, this is 70s. So maybe this is even later then. But I remember as a kid these, and that's about the time frame, 70s. Let's see if I can see one on this one. There's you know what? These are probably later. So anyway, you can sometimes find them in these. Usually they're in this type of thing, but they're in plastic ones or clear ones. And this is a label I took off a 124 piece that I didn't want the container. It was kind of broken. The top wouldn't open. It looked like a log, plastic log. But that just shows you now they have these plastic pieces. They used to have little metal pieces, little metal men and different things that were kind of fun. But now they go with these plasticky types of accessories, if you want to call them. And then I just collected some of my own accessories from like the dollar store or other kits. Like here's a dog house, and there's one of the flags, and they always like had a little flag, and these were like kind of the old chimneys tops. But and I threw this farmer in. I thought he was kind of cute, so that they can do horses and different things with it. But so if you're looking, I collected all of these at thrift stores or secondhand stores. So this box was $1.50. They're normally more than that. The bag I bought yesterday was $5. None of these were bought new. These were all sets that I had bought in at yard sales or secondhand stores, mostly secondhand stores. I think the most I paid is $15 for a large bag. But, sorry, I'm going to go through my kitchen. So this is the tote I'm keeping with I'm keeping the square ones just to show what they were like. But most of the colors I have are this red color, which is the more traditional ones. Then I have all these I'm selling, and boy, they go quick online. I have people coming. Several people wanted all of them, but I had already promised some other people. So these are, I'm getting rid of all of the non-traditional ones. So there's all these different colors and different amounts and older ones, but and I like that this one has long ones. Most of the kits don't, but because they're round, I'm getting rid of them. I'm just going to keep the traditional Lincoln Logs. But just be aware when you're buying them or you're looking for them at stores. Depending on how old the kit is, it'll go pretty well online, but this type is just a knockoff, and it won't go for as much. And even online, they don't go for a ton unless they're in really good condition sets. So just be aware when you're buying them, make sure you look for that ridge. See how smooth that is? There's no ridge. But also you can collect them just for the edge pieces. Like this is a cute door. So if you, I'm not keeping it because they have some of the original ones, but if you just pay, like, you know, most of these were $3 to $10 for these different bags. So you can just purchase, like there's a top in that one and there's a door in this one. So you can keep them and just, you know, sell the Lincoln Logs to somebody else and just keep the accessory parts if you want. So just be aware that that's a good way to collect accessories. So over the years, it's probably taken me, I don't know, 6 years to collect all of these, and I'm selling them all for $10 a bag, or the small ones are $5 a bag. That's cheap, but I want to get rid of them. I don't really need them. And that's probably what I paid. And then I have this tote with all the plastic accessories, and I keep the instructions from any kits that's broken or whatever, and then just put them all in here. But now I have them sorted by color, like I showed you on this, like this. So I am keeping all the accessories. I mean, I can. It doesn't matter. People just want the logs, and they can also make these. This isn't too hard to make. So I'm not worried about selling the extras. So anyway, check out my blog, thesecretisgratitude.com, and I will post pictures of, and then I found some homemade ones that are kind of cool. They're a little bit larger, so you could actually use it with the doll, but I'm also getting rid of that because, I just want the original kit that I can keep all in one tote, because these actually will fit in the tote. I did keep them together so that, the pieces for each kit is together. So, oh, there's the roof I was going to show you. So that was, and then I have those chimney pieces too. And then I do have some of the signs, but not all of them. But anyway, so check it out, thesecretisgratitude.com, and type in Lincoln Logs, and you'll see more description and pictures of close-ups. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a blessed day.